The Endeavour has been Ford's flagship SUV in India. It offers a lot of comfort, is extremely capable and has been the best in segment SUV till now. Even though in this facelift Ford has not changed any mechanicals, and it wasn't really needed because it was always very good. But what has changed is a few cosmetic things, and this is a minor update, and we are going to talk about what's new in this car. The biggest changes come up front. You have a new 3-slat trapezoidal grille. The fog lamp assembly has now been integrated with the skid plates, and you also get blackened out treatment in the headlamps. You also get new alloy wheels, which are the same 18 inches as before, and the outside rear view mirrors now get puddle lamps. Otherwise, dimensionally there is no major change in the car, and it still remains to be the same. On the inside, changes are minimal, but there have been a few upgrades in the features. You get passive entry with request sensors on both doors, push button start. You also get an upgraded infotainment system which uses Sync 3. The front passenger seat also gets a 8-way power adjustment, which was only there in the driver's seat before. The dashboard gets now black colored leather treatment as opposed to the brownish maroon which was there earlier. Ford has also given a hands-free power tailgate for added convenience. The front seats offer a lot of comfort. There is enough legroom and headroom even in the second row. The third row seats are quite average when it comes to legroom, but the trick here is that you can electronically recline these seats with a flick of a button. You get dual zone climate control at the front, AC vents are provided in all the rows, and you can control the rear AC from the middle row. So technically it's like a 3-zone. The Ford Endeavour continues to get a lot of features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, leather seats, automatic wipers, automatic headlamps, a large panoramic roof. It also gets front and rear parking sensors, with the highlight being self-park. The powertrains offered on the Endeavour have always been good, and Ford has continued with that without any mechanical changes. The good news for enthusiasts is that the 2.2-litre engined car now also gets a manual transmission. We are driving the 3.2-litre engine car, and this car produces segment-best power and torque output figures. There's a minor lag at the lower end, but once you get into the mid-range, it pulls really strongly. Top end is slightly lacking, but you almost don't miss it because this motor is very rev happy and you're always in the meat of the power band. Adding to the refinement of this engine and better NVH levels is Ford's active noise cancellation technology, which cancels out lower frequency sounds by playing them in reverse. The 6-speed automatic gearbox of the 3.2 is very smooth when it comes to shift, but tends to hold on to a gear a little bit longer. Not only do the 2.2 and the 3.2 engine cars share the same automatic gearbox, even the gear ratios are exactly the same. Thus, the maximum speed in each gear and top speed is quite similar. There's no denying the fact that the Endeavour is a very heavy car, weighing almost 2,400 kilos, and that definitely has an effect on fuel economy. In the real world, you can expect about 8 to 10 kilometers per litre from the 3.2 litre engine car and about 10 to 12 kilometers per litre in the 2.2 litre engine car. But you know what? In spite of me saying that it's 2,400 kilos, you really don't feel that because the handling is so sorted by ladder frame standards. And the real highlight of this package is the steering wheel. It's light at low speeds, weighs up beautifully at high speeds, and honestly, you can't really imagine that you're driving such a heavy car. The response is so good. Not just the handling, even the ride quality is brilliant, and Ford has managed to get the balance between ride and handling almost to perfection. However, being a ladder frame layout, there is some sort of lumpiness at lower speeds. But the real benefits of this ladder frame layout was seen when we went dune bashing, and you have to literally be in the car to believe what this car is capable of. Part of this off-road magic comes from the hardware this car offers. Right from a low-range gearbox to electronically locking rear differentials and terrain management system. The Endeavour has always been the best SUV in the segment, and with this update, it has become even better. The engines perform beautifully, this car is extremely capable off-road, and it offers tons of comfort and practicality. For all this car offers, the pricing is still on the attractive side, which makes it clearly the pick of the segment.